Hello, this is Adonis Turner with an overview summary of the meet yesterday. First off, I want to say that I was having trouble sleeping the night before, and I actually was in bed from 12 to 3 a.m. just, bouncing in and out of sleep. I don't know if the bed was uncomfortable or whatever. I don't know what the problem was. But anyway, I only had 5 hours of sleep before weigh-in, unfortunately, so I was nervous of how this meet was going to go because I woke up with a sore back, achy shoulders, and already fatigued before lifting anything. So I decided to say, well, I paid for this meet, so I might as well do it since I'm out here. And I weighed in 269.1. I usually weigh in 5 to 10 pounds heavier when I'm under rested, depending on the situation. So long story short, went to the meet, did a couple openers, warmed up to 445. You saw singles at 405 and 445 for squats. They felt not that great, but they looked fast, so that gave me some confidence to go into this 479 and do it very, very well. The squat rack height was picked before weigh-in, so I knew that this would be almost, if not perfect, to where I want the bar to be as far as my back. And something I want to say before my first opener is you want to make sure you're eating a good amount between after every third lift, even though you may not feel hungry because of the meat adrenaline, because I actually got really, really tired around my bench time, and I think that because of the fact that I wasn't consciously eating and making an effort, that set me back slightly. Here's 479.5, and I had 480 singles, I think it was like 4.5 or 5 weeks ago, and those went really well. And this goes really well. I actually didn't think it was a good lift because I cut it a little bit more shallow than I normally do, but since my standards are higher than everyone else's as far as depth, it worked out. So, after I got that first lift under my belt, I really knew that everything else was going to go well because if it went fast, it went at a normal speed as if I was completely fresh. I guess the adrenaline of the meet just canceled out the tiredness I was actually feeling in my body. So, and pretty much every time I walked through that area, I was hitting the NASA banner to get to the squat rack or whatever I was going to. But here's 507, which was a part of my plan in order to hit 534 or 540 for my last attempt. And this actually also goes very well. I hit depth a little bit more to my standards, and I bounce out of the hole, and I get it pretty convincingly. Another thing I'd like to mention is my wife was a huge help to this meet. I was feeling really sore and really down because I was very fatigued at certain points, and mentally and physically, and she told me to think good thoughts and make sure I was eating properly and making sure I stayed hydrated, and she was massaging my back, and she was very, very helpful. Here's my third lift at 534, and this is actually not fast, but it was a good lift. If I was going to really max out and exert all my energy into it, I probably have 540 or 545 in me, but I chose 534 as my third lift because I have 6 more lifts after that. Here's 314 bench, and I was just so tired for bench. Like I previously stated, I get this lift. As I previously stated, I was very tired, and my wife mentioned to me after the third attempt that I haven't eaten since breakfast, and right now it's around 3 or 4 p.m. So here's the second lift. I actually missed this because on 1 or 2 occasions, I guess the bar path slightly went down, and it was 3 red lights because of it. So I was inclined to try the same weight again to make sure I get that weight under my belt, and because this is also a 5-pound PR, so I wasn't too upset about it. I was expecting more out of my bench. I wanted to get 341 or 347, but it's okay, another time. And I get this one. I actually get 1 red light, and I don't know the reason, but I'm not worried about the reason because 2 whites outweigh 1 red anyway. And here's my opener at 507. I didn't get any deadlift warm-ups because my wife was taking a nap in the other room because it was a very, very long meet. I think this is the 7th or 8th hour of lifting, I want to say. And here's my second attempt because 507 went so well at 540. So I was I increased it by 33 pounds because I was feeling a little bit more ambitious because of my poor performance in the bench. And here is my last attempt at 573, and it is a grinder. What really helped me at this meet was the high training volume, because that helped me get through maxing in multiple lifts in the same day. Since I do 20 sets and I'm always working up to a heavy single, I'm generally tired the majority of my workout anywho. And there you have it. Total is 1438.5 pounds, which is that in kilograms. And first place in both divisions I signed up for. Week 1 of 17 for Worlds Prep starts Monday. Thanks for watching.